If you're relocating to Northern Nevada, you've probably heard about Carson Valley and Carson City.
But what's the difference between the two?
Although these areas sit right next to each other, they definitely have their differences. One is more rural, pastoral, and one is more city-like with a touch of country. Today, we're breaking down the real pros and cons of each so you can figure out which one fits your lifestyle and budget.
I'm Nate, and this is my wife, Jen Elmea.
And we're local realtors. And today, we're going to break down the difference between Carson City and Carson Valley.
First, let's start with the Carson Valley. Carson Valley is located at the base of the Sierra Nevada mountain range to the west of us, and then the Pine Nut Range to the east. Within the Carson Valley, there are three towns that make up the vast majority of the population. They are Gardnerville, Minden, and Genoa, which are small, friendly, and rooted in history. There's a mix of Old West charm and modern comforts. The pace here is slower, and it's going to feel more spacious than Carson City or Reno. So what's close by the Carson Valley? Carson Valley is within 30 minutes of Lake Tahoe, just 45 minutes south of Reno, and 2 hours from Sacramento, making it a popular choice for residents.
But the small town charm comes with a trade-off. For example, there are fewer big box stores and less restaurant options. But one of the things that Carson Valley is known for is our top-notch swim center. People even come from Reno to use the facility. We also have an incredible senior center, community center, and numerous parks around the area. In terms of traveling and airports, Minden has a small airport, but for major commercial flights, you'll have to head to Reno, which is just 45 minutes away.
But what do you get for your money in the Carson Valley? The median house price is $657,000, with townhomes starting in the low $300,000s and single-family homes starting around $450,000. And depending on what you're looking for, the Carson Valley is typically the choice for people looking for space, privacy, and scenic beauty. So the pros of living in the Carson Valley: it's a tight-knit community, outdoor recreation conveniently located, gorgeous mountain views. And on the other hand, some of the cons are it's a longer commute, less conveniences, and it's more expensive.
So now let's talk about Carson City. Carson City isn't a big city, but it's also not a sleepy small town. Being the state capital, Carson City carries a certain sense of history and purpose. Government buildings, museums, and historic districts sit alongside newer shops, breweries, and neighborhoods. It also has a compact, approachable layout that allows you to traverse the city easily. Carson City is located 25 minutes south of Reno and just 35 minutes to Lake Tahoe, with the Sierra Nevada mountains to the west and the loneliest highway in Nevada heading east. Carson City has a transitional feel between lush alpine and Nevada high desert.
Carson City is a small town city that has more conveniences overall. There are more restaurants and shops, more cultural events, more art options, more government buildings, and more health and educational amenities than the Carson Valley has. Overall, it's a bigger city with more job opportunities. But what do you get for your money? The median house price in Carson City is $530,000. Carson City offers more options of apartments and condo living than in the Carson Valley. Condos, townhomes in Carson City start in the mid 200,000s, and single-family stick-built homes start around $350,000. Overall, the cost of living is less expensive in Carson City than it is in Carson Valley.
Carson City may be a better fit for you if you want more urban amenities and shorter commutes. But if you don't mind a bit more hustle and bustle and also desire convenience and a greater variety of shopping and restaurant options, Carson City could just be the fit that you're looking for. The pros are more medical options, closer to the Reno airport, and less expensive. On the other hand, the cons are that it's going to be more populated, less scenic openness, with more traffic and a busier feel. So here's the bottom line. If you want incredible views and small town charm, Carson Valley might just be the place for you. On the other hand, if you like more amenities and a little bit busier of a lifestyle, Carson City could check those boxes. If you're considering a move to Northern Nevada, please reach out to us. We'd love to assist you.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel or our websites for more information around the Carson Valley.